From Newsnets and CCTV, it's high school basketball coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
Halftime here at Cadillac High School for some Northern Michigan High School basketball here on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. I'm Derek Tate alongside Dan Gussert as the Garber Dukes trail the Cadillac Vikings 24-14. In that first half, what did you see from the Cadillac Vikings that really has them with a 10-point advantage heading into the third quarter?
Well, you gotta talk about the 3-point shooting tonight, but not of Levi Klotz. Instead, it's Evan Bohr tonight. Came into the game shooting around 30% from the 3-point line, and he's drained 3. Am I right on that?
That's correct. 3
early on in the first half here. Nice to see him drain those. And, Mr. Klotz, he's missed a few. So they're kind of role-playing here, reverse role-playing. Certainly we expect Levi to step it up. He's such a solid outside shooter. And defensively for Cadillac, Essexville is running such a very good motion offense. They're very quick off of their catches. There's not a lot of hesitation. You might look at it and say, where's the Cadillac defense? But in my opinion, they played a really solid first half of defense, maybe a half a step behind in a lot of places, but you got to credit Essexville for that, and we only gave up 14 points.
Yeah, head coach Chris Watts has gotten his team to really, that zone has at times disrupted the flow of the Cadillac offense. Really where they've gotten beat up is on the offensive glass.
Yes, and certainly that's another thing for Cadillac is, we mentioned earlier in the game here, they've been just super on the offensive glass for a game and a half now, and kind of expect to see a little bit more of that in the second half.
7 offensive rebounds from Cadillac. Now on the other side, offensively, we know that the Cadillac Vikings defense has been stout all season long. In fact, heading into this matchup, their last 3 wins, they have not allowed their opponent to get over the 40-point mark. And, through the first half, we see that, Essexville has only put up 14 points. What do you think that Essexville has to do to be able to generate some easy buckets or good looks?
I think you continue to run your offense the way you have been. They've had some pretty solid looks. They might be taking them half a step too far. Maybe stop about 3 feet away, take that little mid-range jump shot. Sometimes that's a difficult shot to make, but in this particular game, that's probably a shot that's going to be a little more open for them. And I think they got to get on the offensive glass a little bit right now, and that's not easy to do with Cole Genema down there. Seems like he's collecting everything on the defensive glass for the Vikings.
6 rebounds for Cole Genema in the first half to go along with 4 points. Evan Bohr leads all scorers with 13 points as the Cadillac Vikings look to stay undefeated on the season. They have a 10-point advantage heading into the third quarter. Can they close this one out, or will the Garber Dukes make a run to give them their first loss of the season? Find out here on Newsnet Sports and CCTV's coverage of Northern Michigan High School basketball. We'll be right back.